Go ahead and call your
Hey,
client.
y'all come on up. Your Honor, I represent Mrs. Jerry Lynn Smith, and we have filed a petition for an absolute divorce. Mr. Smith was served with process on the 6th day of December of 2024. He has failed to file a responsive pleadings, and we would respectfully request that a default judgment be granted and that we be able to proceed with the property division.
Right. This was filed in September of 2024, so it's been pending longer than the 60 days.
Yes, Your Honor.
And all those who are going to testify, raise your right hand. Let's place you under oath.
Okay. You are Miss Jerry Lynn Smith, is that correct?
That is correct.
And Miss Smith, you and Mr. Brian Keith Smith were married in September of 1993, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And y'all have been separated since basically July of 2022, is that right?
Correct.
And y'all haven't lived together continually since that time?
Correct.
He took a job in Montana and has moved there and has maintained a residence there since that time. And you know for a fact that he has committed adultery, that he has had an extramarital affair.
Yes.
And you're asking for a divorce on those grounds, is that correct?
Correct.
Now, you have had conversation with him, and he has agreed to the division that we're about. He has told you that he agrees to it. He's not contesting it, that he doesn't care. Is that correct?
Correct.
You have a long-term marriage, and you make significantly less income than he does. He averages an income of approximately $130,000 a year, and he has been providing to you $1,200 a month on the first. Is it the 1st and the 15th?
15th and the 30th.
15th and the 30th, and you're asking to be awarded permanent alimony in the amount of $2,400, where he would pay $1,200 on the 15th and $1,200 on the 30th, and you want that as permanent periodic alimony. You are in need of financial assistance. He has been the primary breadwinner during the course of your marriage, and you make significantly less than he does. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are asking also as a division of assets, and he has told you he waives any claim to the house. Y'all own a home at 954 Eli Road in Bon Aqua, Tennessee. There is a mortgage on it that you've been paying, and you're asking that all rights, title, and interest to that home be divested from him and vested solely with you. You're waiving any claim of any assets that he has there, his truck, any furniture, furnishings that he has there, and you're asking to be awarded all of the personal property, vehicles, equipment that's located here. That consists of you driving the 2013 Jeep Wrangler, is that correct?
I do not have.
Oh, I'm sorry, you've got, what vehicle do you have?
I have a Chevy Equinox.
Chevy Equinox, I'm sorry, I pulled the
okay.
wrong one. Chevy Equinox, and you're asking to be awarded that along with any of the other equipment that's located there. You want to keep all the furniture and furnishings in the house, and he can keep everything that he has out there. You're unaware, the 2021 Chevy Equinox, is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are asking that anything that he has, do you know whether he's purchased property or he's renting or doing anything out there? You don't know.
I don't know.
But anything that he's purchased out there, even if it is real property, it's his.
Yeah.
Now, he does have a retirement account with PP&G, is that correct?
Correct.
And that was all accumulated during the marriage. You're asking that that be divided by qualified domestic relations order, and you get whatever half was accumulated during your marriage.
Correct.
And you think that's a fair and equitable division, is that correct?
Correct.
And you have paid $3,000 as attorney's fees plus the filing fee, and you're asking for a judgment for your attorney's fees back, and if he has to pay you back, is that correct?
Correct.
And is that what the proof, and that's what you're asking for as a division of assets? And you believe that division is fair and equitable? Would you state your name, please, sir?
Brian Lyles.
And would you state your name, please, sir?
Jerry Lyles.
And you have heard what she's testified here to today, and you know that to be true and correct, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
We would ask for the relief sought, Your Honor.
All right, I will approve the divorce and grant the relief that's been testified to, but you're saying this is something he's aware of, all of the terms, and he's in agreement with it?
You have had the conversation with him, and he's actually contacted my office, and this is something he says, you do what you want, you keep everything here, I'm not coming back. Correct?
All right,
So we're happy to oblige you.
I'm going to say he should not ask for something he's not sure he wants, because he's going to get it, and
Right.
we're going to grant you everything that he's said you can have.
Right.
So, all right.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll get that order drafted.
We'll be in recess.